know what's going on. What's going on here? Hello, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Movie Canon. We've been having some technical issues for like the last 20 minutes. Let me see here because I still hear a bit of an echo going on here. Let me know, guys, if you hear anything off, like the audio or the picture or whatever. Hopefully it's not an issue, but actually I do hear a bit of an echo. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Hold on a second. I know what it is. What is it? Let me see here because I still hold on one by one. Let me know, guys, if you hear anything. Oh, here it is. It's the other video that was playing. Okay. All right. There you go. There you go. Everything should be fine now. Okay, so I was trying to do the chat stuff because I'm still working on that. With the Streamlabs that we have, it's a little tricky to display the chat and stuff like that. So that's what I was trying to do right now, and it didn't seem to have worked. So we'll see what happens in just a bit here. So thank you everyone for everyone who has been watching this whole time, who has been waiting here for like 20 minutes. We were already late. I was supposed to do it at 7, and there was some mainly some technical issues going on here with the system and the software and all that stuff. But thanks that a lot of you guys are watching right now, so thanks very much. So this very special episode of the Met Reports, a show about movies, entertainment, and television news, is my big 1K YouTube subs live giveaway stream. So I'm going to do my regular show, the Met Report, and at the end of the stream I'm going to do a bunch of live giveaways, which we'll talk about in just a bit here. And today I'm being joined by my brother Matthew.
Hello.
And then hopefully you guys can hear him fine. Like I said, there was some issues, technical issues or whatever. Okay, so let me try the chat. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to do anything with it, because that's what I was trying to do earlier. Let me see if I can even... I'm probably not going to be able to display any of the chat. I may just have to just read what's on there. Okay, so I do see quite a few of you guys in there. So we have Where'd You Get That saying the little wave, so hello there. Birdie Moon says hi. Hello there. Denise Taylor Dennis saying hi, so hello. We have Darren Wardle saying hello, and Darren Wardle has been on here a few times, so thanks for coming back here. We have Brick Artemis saying hello, so hi there, Brick. Actually, Brick was almost gonna be on the show today, but that was part of the technical issues I was having today. I couldn't really add Brick with the three of us, so I still need to figure out what's going on with all that stuff. But we will have Brick Artemis soon on my channel, on my show, talk about movies, figures, and stuff like that. So thanks for joining in here, Brick. Dan Wardle says hi, Giovanni. And Mr. Collector Joey saying, yo, hello there, Joey, how are you doing? Now both Brick Artemis and Collector Joey, I know them through their channels, because since I started collecting the 6-scale figures, I've been watching them for like months and months and months. And I was on Collector Joey's show like 2-3 weeks ago on his show Copper Drops, so definitely check that out. And we have here says Brick Artemis says congratulations on 6K for Collector Joy. So yeah, Collector Joy, he just crossed 6,000 subscribers, so congratulations to you. And I think Brick Artemis, I think you already crossed 7,000 yourself, so congratulations there too. We have Ryan Riley saying what's up, my peeps. And I really wish I could display all these chats. Like last week I was displaying them just fine. It was just taking too long right now to figure out what's going on, and I was already late, so sorry about that. Deborah Rastelli saying good evening. Storm Enchantra says hi, I am a follow and subscriber. Happy New Year's, everyone. So happy New Year's. Let's see, so a bit more Happy New Year's. And Let me see if there's anything else. I think that you were just talking amongst yourself there because you guys were waiting for a while. So let me see. So if I missed some of you guys, I'm very, very sorry. But I do need to get started with the show. So, all right. So we have quite a few viewers right now. So that's cool. So thank you again, guys, for joining and for waiting for as long as you guys did. Because damn, that was some craziness, some technical craziness. Okay, so the things that we're doing in this very special Met Report episode. So I am doing my regular Figures Talk segment. I'm only doing one segment because this is already going to be kind of a long show in a way. So there's only going to be one little segment. And after that, I'm going to give you guys my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2024. So this is just my list. So whatever I say here is just my thoughts. So obviously you guys will not agree with everything that's on there, but just letting you guys know that ahead of time. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're doing the top 10 most anticipated movies of 2024. And the first figure, or actually the only figure I'm going to be talking about today, is this Buzz Lightyear. This Buzz Lightyear that was just released, some Hot Toys. And some of the giveaways that I'll be giving out tonight is the Santa Jack Funko, the other four Funkos that I mentioned before that has Peacemaker, Sally, Mysterio, and for some reason the image is not popping up. Okay, so some other technical shit going on. Okay, so the main one is going to be the 5-pack set. Okay, hold on a second here. I'm not sure why this is not changing the image. Like I'm saying, a lot of technical issues. Okay, finally, images moved. Okay, so going back here to the first image I want to talk about, the Peacemaker, Mysterio, Sally, and all the other ones. Those are the giveaways that I'm doing tonight. And then the 5-pack Star Wars exclusive, Star Wars Celebration exclusive 2022. Those are going to be towards the end of the stream. Or if you're a 6-scale figure collector and you prefer a Sideshow gift card of $30, that is an option for you. So it's going to be one or the other, and then we'll select the winners after or a little later. Okay, so let's go and begin by doing the Figures Talk segment. And something that I'm doing in 2024, I'm going to branch out as to, I'm not sure exactly what date or time yet, but I'm branching out the Figures Talk segment to be its own show. And then we'll try that out and see what happens there. But for now, it has been under the Met Report as part of the segment. So that's something I'll be doing that very, very soon in 2024. Okay, so let's begin by talking about the only figure that I'll be addressing here today, and that is the Buzz Lightyear Hot Toys figure that was just released. So it looks like it was up for pre-order a while ago, maybe like over a year ago or so. And just like I've been doing lately, I have this little, I call it like a movie figure file, and I just give you a little bit of information as to where that figure comes from. So in this case, it comes from a movie, the film Lightyear, release date June 17, 2022. The studio distributor is Pixar and Disney. And then the actual reception or the reaction from critics and the audiences are as follows. We have the Rotten Tomatoes score, 74% of the critics, which is 320 reviews, 84% for the audience, with over 5,000 reviews. And again, that's at Rotten Tomatoes. The box office of this, I didn't have room to actually include it here, but it made a little over $226 million worldwide, box office wise, and the budget of this movie was $200 million, and that doesn't include marketing, so obviously this movie didn't make money for Pixar or Disney. So that was just a quick little side note there here. Okay, so now let's look at some of these pictures. And Matthew, you've heard of this figure, right? Because I mean, I posted
Not until like
on
a
social
couple
media.
days ago.
So, wait, I'm sorry. What did you say about it?
I didn't hear about this figure until like a couple days ago.
Oh, okay. So, but I mean, you've seen pictures of it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I believe, didn't we go to see this movie?
We did, yeah.
Yeah. So, did you ultimately like Lightyear?
No, it fumbled for me. I liked the first third, but then after that
It just kind of like fell apart. Huh?
yeah.
Yeah, I thought the movie was okay. It definitely could have been better. There was the whole issue about Buzz Lightyear needed to be Tim Allen. Now, what they did change this time with, because it's not a Toy Story sequel, right? It's like its own standalone Buzz Lightyear movie. When I first heard about this movie, I thought it was going to be like the adventures of Tim Allen's Buzz Lightyear within the Toy Story world, but it turned out that it's actually more like it's actually based on the movie, the Buzz Lightyear movie that Andy watched. So that's the one that he watched, and that's basically the story that we're getting here. And let me know, guys, if you can see. Actually, hold on a second here. I think there's an issue going on here. Let me know if you can see the screen. Everything is good. Okay, all right. I'm not sure why this is showing something else here on my phone. Okay, so going back here. So this figure was just released, like I said. So I could find the appeal on this figure, but the thing is, a lot of Buzz look kind of the same. Like I like a lot of the weathering and stuff on the actual suit and things like that, but we kind of seen this type of toy, right? Because it's still basically a toy. And then the price of this, I think this was like $350 if I'm not mistaken, on Sideshow anyways. So yeah, I didn't pick this one up, although I wasn't collecting when this actually came up for pre-order. But yeah, so this one was released here. And Matthew, any other thoughts on this Buzz figure?
I don't really care for it at all, really.
Like at all?
Not really, no.
So what if it was a Woody figure?
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like if this were just like a regular Buzz, I would probably like it a lot more. But since it's from the Lightyear movie, which I don't
So
care
if it was
for,
like the Tim Allen?
yeah.
Okay, so because it's from the little spin-off movie or whatever, so I guess, I mean, the appeal wasn't that great just with the movie alone, so maybe figures, same thing, right? So yeah, so that's it. The figure here, Buzz Lightyear, just released. Okay, so let me go back here and hold on a second for me. Hold on a moment. Okay, so let me try to go into the chat again here. Like I said, I can't display the chat, unfortunately, but I want to address some of them here. So let's go back here. Let's see. Dan Guardo says the picture sounds funny, but the audio looks good. Okay, all right, just checking the status on that. Okay. Matthew, oh, you said something there, Matthew. Let's go back to Denise Taylor. Dennis says, I love the Buzz Lightyear. Dan Wardle says, damn lag. Dennis Taylor. Dennis says, wow, a year in the making. That is a long time to wait. Yeah, all the Hot Toys figures, a lot of the 6-scale figures take a long time and things like that. So yeah. Okay, so now let me see. So we're gonna get into the top 10 most anticipated movies of 2024. Okay, so again, this is just my list, right? So this is my own personal list of the movies that I want to see. And just a little side note there, some of these movies may be pushed out of 2024, and some movies that are actually in 2024 were supposed to come out this year, 2023. So this is just like I said, things may change, release dates and so forth. So a lot of movies were postponed to 2024 because of the actor strike and then the writer strike. So some of these may not even be there, may not actually come out in 2024. But I'm going to mention a few honorable mentions, and then Matthew, I'll ask you if you have any thoughts on any of these. And I know that you don't know any of these,
Nope.
or you don't know any of this list at all. So it's gonna be kind of like your first reaction to my list here. Okay. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to mention two movies that are not 100% sure if they're actually going to come out in 2024, like the Spider-Man. Is it Beyond the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
Okay, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. So that one is no longer on the calendar to come out in 2024. So it was supposed to come out in the spring, but it was pushed back. And actually, it was just taken off the calendar entirely. And that was even before any of the strikes. It looks like the production just wasn't ready to release this movie in 2024. And then the writer's strike came, and then the actor's strike came. So they just took it off completely from 2024. So that's the Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse movie. And then there's the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, the sequel. So it's rumored that it's supposed to come out 2024, but it's not officially in the calendar. It's not a sure thing yet, so it's just kind of rumored. So that's why I'm not including it here, because we just don't really know. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the first honorable mention, and there's actually quite a few. Okay, so there are quite a few, and the first honorable mention is the new Ghostbusters movie, Frozen Empire, which comes out on March 29th. And I wasn't a very huge fan of Ghostbusters, growing up. I really liked the first one, did not like the second one. And the one that came out a few years ago, Afterlife, I thought it was okay. Now, Matthew, you saw Ghostbusters Afterlife, right?
I sure did.
Did you end up, I don't remember if you liked it or not.
I thought it was decent. I didn't really like it or hate it. I just thought it was fine.
And you're not, I never seen you like buy anything that's Ghostbusters or anything like that. So you're not really a huge fan of the franchise, right?
Yeah, I don't really care for Ghostbusters that much. It was a little past my time, or before my time.
Okay. And you've seen the trailer, right?
Yeah, I've seen the trailer.
Yeah, the trailer looks cool. I like the way it opens. When I first saw the trailer for this movie, I thought it was going to be some disaster movie like Day After Tomorrow or something like that, because it starts with like all this Frozen craziness going on and stuff like that. So it made it to the honorable mention. Obviously not in the top 10, but I'll be watching this. Actually, any movie that I mention here, honorable mention or obviously top 10, most likely I'm gonna watch it. So that was the first honorable mention. The other one is, there's no official name for this one, but it's the Karate Kid film project that both Ralph, what is his name? I forgot his last name now. Macchio? I can't remember the guy's name. The main guy from Karate Kid and Jackie Chan. So they're teaming up and they're gonna work on a Karate Kid movie, and it's supposed to be coming out at the end of 2024 in December. So there's no trailer, there's no poster, there's nothing going on with the movie except this announcement. So I liked the Karate Kid movies. I liked the series Cobra Kai, and you getting both of these guys in a movie. So I was on board. So that's why it's in my honorable mention there. Matthew, I don't remember. You don't really watch Cobra Kai, right?
No, I haven't seen it.
Have you seen any Karate Kid movies?
My only Karate Kid knowledge comes from seeing the Jaden Smith version.
The one that came out in 2010 with Jackie Chan.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're probably not that interested in this one then?
Nah.
No. Okay. All right. Okay. So the next one is Kraven the Hunter, starring Aaron Taylor Johnson, and this is one of those movies that was supposed to come out this year, 2023. It's supposed to come out in October, if I recall correctly, and Sony pushed it again because it was because of the actor's strike. Because the movie was already done, it was pretty much ready to go, so they just pushed it. And it's now going to come out on August 30th, 2024. The reason why this movie is in the honorable mention and not in my top 10, even though I do like the character, is because Sony, at least in my opinion, their track record with spin-off movies haven't been that great. At least for me, I wasn't a huge fan of the Venom movies, and Morbius. Well, you know, it was Morbius. So, and then we saw the Madam Web trailer, which didn't look good to me at all. So there's that. But I'm still curious in seeing this movie. You know, Aaron Taylor Johnson looks awesome. He looks cool as Kraven the Hunter. Like I said, the character is badass. Always liked him in like the animated series and the comic and stuff like that. And then Matthew, what are your thoughts on this movie?
So I do like Kraven a lot, and I also like Aaron Taylor Johnson, but I'm not excited for this movie.
You're not excited for this movie?
Not. I mean, the trailer, it seemed fine, I guess, but
yeah,
it doesn't really seem that accurate to Kraven. And, you know, also, like you said, Sony's track record, so I don't really care for this movie.
Okay. All right. So, and then how about, I don't know if we have to worry about spoilers, but how was Kraven in the Spider-Man 2 game?
He was probably the best adaptation I've ever seen of him in any form of media, because in other forms of media, they do some pretty weird stuff with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so honorable mention, like I said, not top 10, but I guess it's not even an honorable mention for you then, right, Matthew?
Nope.
All right, then. So I guess I won't take you then.
Sure.
Okay, so the next honorable mention is Gladiator 2, which I believe Ridley Scott is also directing, so the original director of the first one. And this one is supposed to come out in November 22nd, 2024. And, you know, Russell Crowe is not going to be in it, obviously. If you've seen the first one, there's obvious reasons there, right? But although it's Hollywood, so they can still, you know, bring him back somehow. But I first heard about this movie and I wasn't sure what I was feeling about it. I think the original plan was to somehow bring Russell Crowe back for whatever reason or however reason, but that's not going to be the case. So I believe it might be the kid from the movie, the son of the. Sorry, I don't remember the names, but there's a kid there that befriends Maximus or whatever. So I believe he's going to be the guy. Don't quote me on that, but obviously I'm curious about this one because Gladiator is a great film. It's a Best Picture winner, one of Ridley Scott's best movies, one of Russell Crowe's best performances, although he's not going to be in this one. So he's an honorable mention for me. What are your thoughts about this movie, Matthew? Have you even heard of it?
Well, Gladiator is a movie I've been meaning to see. I've only really seen like the memes that have come from the movie, but with the sequel coming, it'd probably make me watch the first one just so I could, you know, see the second one with knowledge. But I would say I'm actually pretty excited for this.
Okay, and then there's no trailer or anything yet, but yeah, honorable mention here. So that's Gladiator 2. The next one here is Nosferatu. Nosferatu. This movie is coming out on Christmas Day. Very fitting, right? So that's coming out on Christmas Day, and is directed by Robert Eggers. Again, this is just from my memory. I didn't write it down. I believe it's Robert Eggers, but it's this director who made The Witch, The Northman, and The Lighthouse. So it's that guy. He made this movie here, Nosferatu, and I believe Bill Skarsgård is playing the character. And why can't I remember? What is this guy's name, Matthew? Do you remember?
Nicholas Hoult.
Nicholas Hoult. I can't remember his name for some reason. So he's going to be our next Lex Luthor for James Gunn's of Superman Legacy. That one's coming in 2025. But so he's in this. He's a great actor as well. I'm curious to see Bill Skarsgård. Obviously, I like him in as Pennywise, so it should be interesting. Although I only really liked two of Robert Eggers' movies, The Witch and The Northman. I wasn't a huge fan of The Lighthouse. Like it had its moments, but I thought it was too weird. But so this is the honorable mention here. Any thoughts on this, Matthew?
So I have not heard of this, but looking up the cast, there's a lot of people I like in this, like Nicholas Hoult, like you said. Also Aaron Taylor Johnson and Willem Dafoe, who is he like
Oh,
in all of this guy's movies or
right.
something? Yeah,
It
so
seems like it. Well, he has been in the last couple of movies. I know he was in The Lighthouse, and he should have been nominated for an Oscar for that, for The Lighthouse. That was some crazy ass performance. You never seen The Lighthouse, though, right, Matthew?
I've heard of it
Oh,
with
okay. All
Robert
right.
Pattinson,
So
right?
you've heard of it. All right. So that's Nosferatu, and let's move on to. There's only a couple more. Yeah, just a few more, and then we'll get to the actual top 10. Venom 3. Venom 3 coming out November 8th. Yeah, November 8th. And this movie, I think, was supposed to come out in the summer, and again, Sony pushed it. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm not a huge fan of the Venom movies. I like the second one more, even though it's actually shorter. Maybe I like the whole Venom and Carnage duo more than anything, but I wasn't a huge fan of the first one. The creature, like the Venom, looked cool, like special effects. Tom Hardy is great and everything, but like the story in actually both of the movies, they're kind of weak. They're kind of basic to me. But I'm always interested in seeing Venom. Hopefully, this one will be better than the first two. For me, the bar is kind of low, so it shouldn't be that hard, right? Um, Matthew, your thoughts on Venom 3?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't really like know what I would even look forward to. They did Carnage in the second movie, which I thought they would hold off on. But I mean, there is like the potential of maybe a Spider-Man being in this movie, but I don't really have anything to look forward to in this movie.
No.
So, yeah.
All right. So let me see if I can get into a little bit of the chats. Like I said, I can't display him today, and I'm really annoyed by that. But let's see. Going back to I'll go back to Ryan Riley, who's talking about Gladiator 2. Hopefully, without Crow, it'll still be good. This is Lucius. Okay, Lucius. Darren Wardo says, "Are you not entertained?" Oh yeah, the quote, the line that Maximus says. Um, then we have Storm and Contra. I didn't or hadn't heard anything about it. And then, of course, Brick Artemis says Gladiator is a classic. Yes, it definitely is. And then Ryan Riley says Willem Dafoe is awesome. Going back to the Nosferatu. Storm and Contra says love Venom, but sad it's the last as they're funny. Nosferatu on the fence, good cast. Um, so yeah, so let's move on to the next one here. I think there's like three more honorable
Oh my
mentions. I
god.
know I have a lot of them because in a way I'm kind of also giving you a preview of the biggest 2024 movies. So these are honorable mentions, yes, but it's kind of like a preview of 2024 release date as well. Sonic 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the movie, that's coming out next year in, I believe it's in December, closer to Christmas, December 20th. And then Matthew, you've seen the first two Sonic movies.
I sure have.
What are your thoughts about this third one coming up?
So I'd completely forgotten about the third movie coming, but now that I've been reminded, I'm actually quite excited, especially with the post and credit scene with Shadow. I actually
Sure.
really like this franchise. It's like one of my favorite video game to live action adaptations that I like. So yeah.
So when it comes to the Sonic movies, it's kind of the same with me and the Venom movies. I like the second one more than I like the first one, but I did think it was kind of the story wasn't that great. But I mean, it's a kids movie, so and I really like Jim Carrey as Doctor Robotnik. He's like the best thing. of those movies, and I don't even think he's gonna be in this new one because
Probably
I
not.
think he said he's gonna retire or some shit. I don't know if that's legit or not, but it seems like he may not actually be in the third Sonic. But we have Shadow. He's gonna be the villain now, right?
Maybe.
So that was Sonic the Hedgehog 3. The next one is Godzilla X Kong, which is the new Godzilla King Kong team up movie or whatever. So, I like these movies. I never thought they were like groundbreaking or anything like that, but they're fun movies. And I saw the trailer for this. It looks fun as well. So I'll be watching this. It's an honorable mention. Um, Let me go back to a couple of the comments here regarding Sonic, the Hedgehog. We have here Denise Taylor Dennis saying, "I would go see the Sonic movie." Darren Waters says, "I still need to see Sonic 2." Chris Chong says, "I love Sonic 2. The wedding scene was so chaotic." Oh yeah, I think that's the main thing I remember from Sonic 2. Actually, yeah, I thought that scene was kind of funny. It's a crazy ass scene for sure. Um, any thoughts on this Godzilla X Kong movie, Matthew?
Not really. I mean, the trailer seemed fine. I probably won't be watching it though, cause I don't know. I don't really care for Godzilla or Kong.
Okay. So that one's coming out in the spring. I think like in I think it's in April, I believe. April 12th. April 12th. The next one here is it's a prequel, A Quiet Place Day One. So I think this is the last honorable mention. Yes, it's the last honorable mention. And this one's coming out on June 28th. I was a big fan of the first two movies, John Krasinski's um, films, and he starred in the first one, and he has like a little cameo. Well, I guess it was more than a cameo. He was like in the opening sequence, if I remember that correctly. So these were great movies. A Quiet Place, I loved them both, and now they're going back to how the whole thing began. Um, so I'm definitely interested in this. Now, John Krasinski is not directing this movie, so it kind of lowered my anticipation levels for this one. But obviously, I'm so curious to see this one. But your thoughts on this one, Matthew? A Quiet Place Day One.
So I do like the concept of Day One, like that the scenes in the first two movies where they show flashbacks of when it first started, and also like in similar to like The Last of Us within like the first couple scenes of that. I think stuff like that is great, so I'm actually pretty excited for this.
Okay, so I think this is like the first main one that you've showed some kind of interest in. Um, okay, so I'm gonna move on now to the top 10 most anticipated movies of 2024, and again, some of these movies may not make it to 2024. These are just in my opinion. I'm sure your list will be different. Matthew's list will probably be different. Um, so I'll try to explain why I chose these here, right? So let's begin by doing the number 10 or the 10th spot. And it's going to be Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which is coming out on May 24th, that Memorial Day weekend. Um, I really like the Planet of the Apes movies that started coming out as of 2010, with Caesar, with Andy Serkis and stuff like that. I did like all of those movies. Overall, they were just great films overall. And I know Andy Serkis is not involved in this one. At least he's not going to play any character here because I think this is set several years after even the most recent one that came out. I think it's called War for the Planet of the Apes, which is kind of misleading, by the way. But you've seen these Planet of the Apes movies, right, Matthew?
Yeah, it's been a while, but I do remember liking them a lot. They were lots of fun.
Yeah, so it's at my number 10. Like the CGI, the special effects, I mean, they look really good to me. And some of the things that I wanted to see in that trilogy that we got, I'm thinking we're going to get in these movies. So hopefully we see some of the stuff that I wanted to see back then. Um, it looks promising to me, so obviously made it to my top 10. And that actually wasn't even my initial thought as I was going through the list of movies in the calendar and stuff like that. It just kind of like came up to be my number 10. Um, so there we go there. Let's see. Moving on to the number 9 spot. So you see this flying cow. This is Twisters. Now let me explain that, because you'll be like, really? You want to watch a Twister movie? Okay, so the first Twister movie that came out in 1996 with Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt, that was one of the most fun experiences I had in a movie theater. And I like disaster movies. Some of them suck, but when they really put some kind of an effort it could be really, really good. And I was always a big fan of Twister. I've heard for, I want to say, like over a decade that they were going to make another Twister movie. I think that's when Bill Paxton was actually still going to be involved in that sequel, but obviously he passed away, so now we have a whole new set of characters and stuff like that. So I'm very interested in the Twisters. I haven't seen a single trailer. I haven't seen anything. I don't think there even is any. But maybe if I see the trailer, then maybe if it sucks, then maybe my enthusiasm will definitely decrease. But for right now, it's number 9. Matthew, what are your thoughts?
I have none. I've never heard of this franchise or this movie.
You never even seen the first one?
Nope.
Damn. I need to show you like some more movies. Actually, this is a lot
probably.
of movies you need to see. So we're gonna start doing that. Okay, so that's Twister. So those are my thoughts there. Number 8. The number 8 spot is Furiosa, and our Mad Max saga, coming out on May 24th. And this is a prequel to the Mad Max Fury Road that we saw in 2015 with Tom Hardy, and Charlize Theron plays the adult, or the much older Furiosa, and then we have Anna Taylor-Joy playing the younger version. And it's still directed by George Miller, who directed Fury Road, and he directed this one too. And this one has been in the works for a long, long time. There was an issue with a lawsuit of some sort, some issues with Warner Brothers and George Miller, so it took a while for them to actually make this. That at one point I didn't think they were going to actually make this. And if you haven't seen Mad Max Fury Road, definitely watch that. It's a lot of fun, a lot of cool action sequences. It looks beautiful as well. Cinematography, everything looks awesome. So I do recommend you watch Mad Max Fury Road if you haven't done so already. I think it got like 10 Oscar nominations, winning 6 around there. And this looks cool. It also stars Chris Hemsworth, and it just looks like a lot of fun. So it obviously made it to my top 10 there. Let me go back to the chat real quick here. Let's see. Chris Chong says the Kong trailer made me think it was Transformers and then Planet of the Apes. Yeah, I totally see that in that trailer. Ryan Riley says, I'm looking forward to this one, and I think you're referring to Furiosa. So that's my number 8. Matthew, thoughts?
So I don't really care for the. Listen here, I don't really care for the post-apocalyptic, whatever.
Yeah.
Like concept, but this trailer actually seemed pretty cool to me. What's her name? Anya Taylor-Joy? Is that her name?
Anna Taylor-Joy.
Anna Taylor-Joy. Yeah, she seems like she'll be good in this, and I actually think I'll probably be wanting to watch this just for her performance alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's coming out in May of 2024. So that was number 8 spot. Moving on to number 7. And this movie, I had no idea was going to make it this high on my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2024. And this is a movie called Civil War. And the reason why this grabbed my attention, first of all, the cast, we have Kristen Dunst in this, and then the director, which I'm trying to remember his name here, but he's done some great work in the past. And the main draw for me is I have a background in political science and stuff like that. So this concept is absolutely intriguing to me because I've always thought about something like this happening, like a new civil war. And if you've seen the trailer, it looks a lot of fun as well. And I'm trying to find what the name of the director is for this because I know he's made some other movies that I really liked. Alex Garland, director Alex Garland. And let me see here. What can I find it here? Oh, Alex Garland. So he made other movies like Annihilation with Natalie Portman, Ex Machina. So those are two movies that I really enjoyed. So I'm very curious and interested in watching this one, Civil War. Then Matthew, have you even heard of this movie?
I have not.
So you haven't seen the trailer for it?
No. I mean, the concept sounds cool. And then Kirsten Dunst, it'd be cool to see her in a movie. I haven't seen her in like anything since Spider-Man 3. So that would be cool, I think.
Yeah, Jesse Plemons is in this, and Nick Offerman from The Last of Us, and
Parks and Rec.
Yeah, Parks and Rec. So he was interesting to see as he's gonna be like he's like the president or something. I think he's the one who's like running this whole thing or starting this whole thing. So it's at my number 7 spot. Civil War. Number 6 is Beetlejuice 2. This movie as well has been in the works, or at least has been talked about for decades as well. Michael Keaton and what's the name of that girl? Like she's the it girl right now.
Jenna Ortega?
What is it?
Jenna Ortega?
Yeah, her. so she's in this, and obviously Michael Keaton's returning. Tim Burton is returning, and I always like Beetlejuice. It's not one of the greatest or one of the biggest movies that I've loved growing up, but I did like it, and there's a lot of very promising, a lot of good ideas that can come out of a Beetlejuice 2. So it's kind of Halloweeny too, and I kind of like everything related to Halloween and horror. So that's why it's kind of high on here. Same thing. I didn't think this movie was actually going to be so high on my list. It wasn't only after going through all the titles and it was like, you know what? I do really want to see Beetlejuice 2, and that's coming out in September of 2024. Your thoughts on this, Matthew?
Honestly, I don't know. I'd probably want to watch it just for the fact that it's an iconic movie sequel that's been like years in the works, but
yeah,
there's nothing really else that would make me want to see this movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that was Beetlejuice 2. And let me look at the chat real quick here. Denise Taylor Dennis says, I will have to watch the Mad Max movie. Warm up for the new Mad Max movie. Chris Chong says, Bill Paxton, rest in peace. Loved him as Agent John Garrett. Darren Wardle says, I can't wait for Beetlejuice 2. And Brick Artemis says, can't wait for this one. Denise Taylor Dennis says, I love Beetlejuice, can't wait to see this. Yeah, so it looks like a lot of people are definitely interested in Beetlejuice 2. So that's coming up in September. Okay, the number 5 spot. This one, I thought this was supposed to be a series, and I think it was supposed to come out as a series. So it was kind of confusing throughout that, was this going to be a series on Hulu or was it going to be a movie? And this is Alien Romulus, coming out on August 14th. And I like the Alien movies. They're a lot of fun. The creature is cool. And the whole reason why this is so high for me is actually because of the Predator movie, Prey, that came out last year. And I don't think they're actually connected. I don't think they're like... I don't think it's the same filmmakers that made Prey. But it looks like the studios are actually trying to, like, adding more effort into their Alien Predator movies. And there hasn't really been a really good Alien movie in a while. Um, but with this Predator movie with Prey, it kind of gave me some faith, and hopefully this Alien movie will be pretty cool. And it's going to be theatrical, so that's kind of promising as well, because it's not going to be dropped on Hulu or on a streaming platform or anything like that. It's actually going to be theatrical. And like I said, I think they were thinking of making it a series, but I guess it's not now. So that's Alien Romulus. Your thoughts, Matthew?
So I did not know this was coming out. I haven't really seen many of the Alien movies, but I do like the design of the alien. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Looking at the chat, Deborah Rastelli says, "I really like the Alien movies a lot." Storm Enchantress says, "A lot of good movies for 24. Hard to pick, but you're doing a good job." Oh, thank you so much. Ryan Riley says, "I agree. Prey was great." And yes, Matthew, have you seen Prey?
No.
Okay, yet another movie you need to watch. And when that figure was released, or not released, announced, the Hot Toy figure,
Yes.
the Fear of Predator, like I was really debating if I was gonna get that, because it looks really, really cool, but it's like $400, I think.
Yep.
Or is it long? Or is it more than that?
450
4 or 500?
455, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's like, probably not, but I really did like Prey, so hopefully this movie is to that level. Moving on to number 4. Okay, so the number 4 spot is something that I would not think I would put on my top 10 just 6 months ago, because this is a sequel. So this is Terrifier 3. Terrifier 3, it's Art the Clown. I'm sure some of you know the craziness that he does. And when I first saw the first Terrifier movie, I thought it was okay. It didn't like blow me away or anything like that. But after rewatching it, I kind of started appreciating it a little bit more. And let me understand, if you haven't seen any of these movies are like worse than Saw when it comes to like gore and blood and stuff like that. Terrifier 2 is even worse when it comes to that stuff. And I don't want to say that I love all that stuff, but I do like horror, and this is like a perfect example of a horror movie, you know? And the character, the villain here, like you just want him to die because the shit that he does. Terrifier 3, it checks all the boxes that I like. It's a horror movie. I like the character, the villain, Art the Clown. It's set during Christmas. I like Christmas stuff too, even though it's the complete opposite of horror. But we have all this in Terrifier 3 that's coming out on October 25th, 2024. Matthew, I know we saw Terrifier 2. What are your thoughts of this third installment?
So I'm actually excited for this. Like you said, with the Christmas setting, I do like that a lot. And I think it'll be a very good and silly time.
Yeah, so the last Terrifier movie, Terrifier 2, I think it was like 2.5 hours long of just murderous scenes, just a bunch of rampage and carnage and all this other crap. So I could only imagine what kind of stuff Art the Clown is gonna utilize to do his scenes during Christmas time. So you can only imagine. And I know some of you guys are not big horror fans, so this is definitely not for you, for sure. But it made it to my top 10, number 4. Moving on to number 3, which I think a lot of us probably have this movie higher, but I'm going to have it at number 3, and that is Deadpool 3. And then obviously the main draw is Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. And, you know, I like the first 2 movies. The Deadpool 1 and 2 were also a lot of fun, a lot of action sequences. It was hilarious. The marketing of all these Deadpool movies is one of the best that I've ever seen. And I'm actually also looking forward to whatever marketing they do for Deadpool 3, especially now that they have Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. So you know they're gonna do some crazy stuff with the marketing, and that alone is entertaining. Uh, your thoughts on Deadpool 3, Matthew?
So I'm excited for this more out of curiosity to see how Marvel is gonna handle this, since it is, I think, the first R-rated MCU movie.
Yeah.
So it's like very interesting to me because the first two Deadpool movies are very not very inappropriate or not very appropriate, and that's not very Disney. So I'm just more intrigued to see what they're gonna do with this.
Yeah, yeah. So, oh, dang. I'm still getting over the sickness, I guess. So that's Deadpool 3, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, first R-rated MCU movie, coming out on July 26, 2024. The only MCU movie, and you could already imagine the Hot Toys figure announcements for Deadpool 3, right? Just that image right there of Wolverine. You know that's gonna happen. So that's the number 3 spot. Okay, moving on to, actually, let me look at the chat one more time here. So we have here, going back to Terrifier 3, we have Chris Chong saying, "Oh no, anything with clowns, nope, out of here." Okay, so you definitely didn't watch any of those It movies then. Deborah Rosselli says, "Yes, I'm scared of clowns." Yeah, no, a lot of people are afraid of clowns. That was never really an issue with me, obviously, since I watched these and I liked It and Pennywise and all that stuff. Storm and either Enchantra or Encantra. I'll say Enchantra. I can't wait for Deadpool 3. So yeah, like I said, a lot of people are definitely looking forward to that. Ryan Riley says, "Still looking forward to Deadpool regardless of all the flack." Denise Taylor Dennis says, "Echo." Yes, I hear Echo too. Wait, are we talking about the audio? TIK TOK says, "Looking forward to the cameos." Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna have some of those. Moving on to the number 2 spot. So we're almost done here with this top 10. Number 2 is a movie that would normally would have been number 1, just barely, but because of a specific detail that is probably going to turn off a lot of people, and it only turned me off a little bit, so much that it didn't make it to the number 1 spot. But it's the Joker 2. The Joker sequel, the Joaquin Phoenix movie. The official title is Folie à Deux or something. I don't know. October 4th, 2024. And apparently this is a musical. So that's the little detail that I know some people are turned off with. It kind of did a little bit, but I'm curious to see how they're going to pull this off, because if it's something related to Joaquin Phoenix, Arthur Fleck's, is it in his mind? Is it something about his psychosis, and that's why it's a musical? I think there's different ways that they can utilize this or use this to make it work as a Joker movie. So it was just kind of odd that the sequel was a musical, and then obviously they got Lady Gaga to play Harley Quinn, so that should be interesting as well. So Matthew, your thoughts on this Joker sequel?
So being a musical doesn't turn me off at all. Actually, it probably makes me look forward to it more. Joker is a very out there character, and I feel like a musical with him kind of makes sense in a way, especially with the addition of Harley Quinn, I guess.
Yeah, Lady Gaga especially.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So I think this will be good, especially since the first one was very good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so the first one, a big fan of the first Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix. It's not one of those movies that you want to necessarily rewatch. It's not a feel-good movie or anything like that, but it's a great movie, and I'm very curious to this sequel. Okay, so we're now going to get into my most anticipated movie of 2024. And this movie was actually supposed to come out this year in November. And it stars Timothy Chalamet. And it is Dune Part 2. And I really, really liked that first Dune movie that came out in 2021, directed by Denis Villeneuve, or how Snoop Dogg calls him Denis Villanueva. So Denis Villeneuve directed this second part. They pushed it back because of the actors' strike. So Warner Brothers, they wanted to be able to capitalize and make as much money as they can for this. Because there was already an issue with the first Dune movie, because it was that year when they just started dropping all these theatrical and direct to streaming movies. It was that one year, 2021. So the box office was affected by that. So I think Warner Brothers, with this particular movie, they were probably like, well, we're not going to try to, get in a similar situation where some people may not watch this because you can't really promote it as much if the actors aren't there. So they pushed it to March. So that's March 1st, I believe. March 1st of 2024. If you haven't seen this new version of Dune, it has one of the best cinematography, one of the best scores in a while. The production design, the story, the acting, everything is top notch. And it's sci-fi, which I'm a big fan of. And it was a great movie. And I think the only movie that beat it that year, that didn't make it to my top 10 movies or my number one movie of the year, was because the same year that Spider-Man No Way Home came out. So obviously that took over the number one spot. But Dune Part 2 coming in March. That's my most anticipated movie of 2024. Your thoughts on Dune, Matthew, or Dune Part 2?
So Dune Part 1 was the movie that changed my mind about Timothy Chalamet. I had a very negative opinion of him. I thought he was an overrated actor, but
yeah, because you weren't really interested in watching that movie
for the reason
you
of
didn't watch it because you're like, Timothy Chalamet.
But yeah, I loved the first Dune movie. It was, I don't know if it was my favorite movie of 2021.
Well, Spider-Man No Way Home came out, so probably not.
Maybe. I mean, I think now I like Dune 1 more than No Way Home, but at the time I probably liked No Way Home more. But I did love the first Dune movie, and the trailer for this second one looks amazing, and I just love everything about this.
Yes, so Dune Part 2, I can't wait for that. And it's only 2 months away because it comes out on March 1st. So that's just January, February, and then we're there the very first day in March. So that's Dune Part 2. And let me look at the chat real quick here. Hold on a second, everyone. Okay, where are we here? And to maybe some people who just walked in here or just joined, I was having some issues with displaying the chats. That's why it took so long, or part of it why it took so long for me to start, but I wasn't able to fix it. So that's why I can't display it today. So I'm just reading the chat here. Let's see. Storm Enchantress says, I think we're all looking forward to Dune 2. Ryan Riley says, yeah, I was very impressed with Dune. They did a much better remake than normal. Yes, if you've seen the original Dune, that one's, not good. Darren Wardle says, I can't wait to see Dune 2. Ryan Riley says, awesome. Mr. Cuso says, Dune 2 looks good. Deborah Rosselli says, personally, I don't like Timothy, but he can definitely act. So that's Timothy Chalamet, Paul Atreides, and I know InArt is made Paul Atreides 1/6 scale figures, so that one looks really, really cool. Just a little side note for those 6 scale figure collectors out there. So that's Dune Part 2. So that was my top 10. Just to summarize, number 10 was Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Number 9 was Twisters. Number 8 was Furiosa, a Mad Max, I think Saga is what it's called, I believe. Surprisingly, Civil War, number 7 spot. Number 6 is Beetlejuice 2. Number 5, Alien Romulus. Number 4, Terrifier 3. Number 3 is Deadpool 3. Number 2, Joker 2. And what the hell's the name of the movie again? Folie à Deux, or whatever. And number 1, Dune Part 2. So that was my top 10 list, everyone. Matthew, any just final thoughts on my list, or maybe some that would be on your list, just very quickly?
Just one that would be on my list is The Fall Guy with...
Oh, with Ryan Gosling?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, most likely I'll watch it, but I wasn't that excited.
Wow.
But, yeah, like I said, I'll most likely watch it. But so that was one that was not on the list.
Yep.
Any others?
Honestly, no.
Okay, so just that one?
Yeah.
Okay. We have Chris Chong says Deadpool 3 is my number 1. And I think I see another one here. Where is it? I don't know. I think that was it. Okay, so that was the list. So that's the list there. And I think we're going to get into the live giveaways. Okay, so, you know what? I should have mentioned this earlier because I was so distracted with the whole technical bullshit that I was dealing with earlier. So I'm going to do something differently in selecting the winners. So again, this is my big 1K YouTube subscribers celebration, I guess you can say. Thanking you guys, the viewers, the subscribers, followers on my Instagram page at The Movie Canon. So that's why I'm doing these giveaways tonight, to thank you guys. And what I'm going to do differently, and hopefully there's no issues, but because normally when I select the winners, I usually do the little post-it notes, like this one right here, little post-it notes. But there's quite a few of you now, so I think that might take a while. So I was gonna do it on this website, and what I mentioned earlier is in the description of this video there's a link. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and go to that video real quick and then comment if you're a subscriber or a follower or both, so that you can qualify for it. I'm gonna use one of those YouTube comment pickers or whatever. One is going to just randomly choose a name, and that's how I'm going to do the giveaway. So just very quickly, if you haven't done so already, go to the link in the description of this video. It's the video that is announcing this 1K subs live giveaway, a video basically. So it's the announcement. It's like 3 weeks old, I believe. It's a segment that I cut out. So go there if you haven't done so already, and then put a comment. If you're a subscriber to the YouTube channel, say you're a subscriber. If you're a follower, then put that. If you're both, then just say I am a subscriber and a follower, or I am both, or whatever. So just go there. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. I'll give you guys a little bit of time here. Going back here, Deborah Rastelli says, I think Beetlejuice is my number 1. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, sequel that is coming up. Storm Enchantress says, Storm became my nickname because my love for X-Men, so Deadpool 3 probably my number 1. Seeing my X-Men fully come into play. Yeah. Dan Wardo says, language. I don't know, did I say something? Let's see. Denise Taylor Dennis says, where do you comment? Do I need to do it again? Is it a different video? I don't know if you already did it or not. It's the link of the video is in the description of this video. So it is an older video that I posted, right? So let me see if I could. I'm gonna see if I can post it in the chat. Hold on a sec. I'll try to do that so that it's easier for you guys. So give me just a moment while I do that. Matthew, any other thoughts that you have for this whole thing that we did today?
I noticed that there's not many movies that are coming out next year that I know of.
Oh, that you were just aware of many of the
Yeah.
movies that I even talked about. So let me see here. Okay, I think I just got the link. Let me just throw it in there real quick. Oh, why is it not letting me do this? Hold on a sec. Okay, so I just sent the link there in the chat. Yeah, so that's the video. So if you haven't done so already, go there, and if you're a subscriber or a follower of the Movie Canon, just to say, you know, I'm a subscriber, I'm a follower, or whatever, comment in there. And then, so if we go to a different video, will it log us? I mean, you can just go back to it, or maybe, I don't know if you're using a phone or whatever, but you should be able to still just go. Like I just left right now and went to the other one and put the link in there. Okay, so let me just tell you what are going to be the giveaways here. And I see some other comments there. It says, some guy says, what's up everyone? So how you doing, some guy? Thanks so much for joining us today. Let's see, Storm Enchantress says, wait, where am I? Where's the thing I was looking at right now? Okay, so Deborah, see your comment, hit live to come back. All right, thank you so much, Storm Enchantress, for helping her out there. Okay, so these are the giveaways for tonight. Okay, so we have the Santa Jack, the Santa Freddy. I don't know why this is moving so slow lately. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. Santa Freddy. And then the next one is Mysterio, if this image ever pops up. And this thing is so slow tonight. Not even sure why. Okay, so going back here again. Okay, well that low. Oh, there it is. Damn, it's taking forever. Okay, so that's the other one, Mysterio, and just looking at the chat here again. Deborah Rosselli says no, it didn't. Denise. Darren Water says it worked for me. Very easy to get back. Okay, perfect. Storm Enchantress says, Matthew, are you a NASCAR fan? Keep noticing the checkered flag on your jacket.
I am not a NASCAR fan. This is just
Denise Taylor Dennis says, I'm back. I commented. Okay, perfect. Deborah, me too. Ryan Riley says, come on, Star Wars. Okay. All right. So, Mysterio is one. Peacemaker is another one. Now, this Peacemaker is actually a Christmas ornament, but it's a Funko Christmas ornament. And because I was supposed to do this earlier, right? Remember, I was supposed to do this on December 22nd. Oh, crap. What? Oh, it's your phone?
yeah.
Just pick that up before it, like, I don't know, pulls things. So I was supposed to do this on December 22nd, so I got sick, so I wasn't able to do it. But so yeah, so this Peacemaker is actually a Christmas ornament. The other one is Sally, Nightmare Before Christmas, right? Ahsoka, Funko Pop, another giveaway. And then remember, guys, you must have an address within the United States, subscriber, follower, and then hopefully you did the comments in the video. Moving forward, I may just do that, what I'm going to do tonight, but I'll give you guys way more advanced time to actually go and comment in the video. This is just the first time I'm going to try it out. Ahsoka. Then we have the main one. There's 5. Actually, let me get it. So the 5-pack set, Star Wars. I guess is like the main giveaway tonight. Or, if you prefer, Sideshow gift card of $30. Okay, so again, if you don't care for the 5-pack and you're the winner of this, you can choose Sideshow gift card of $30. So those are the only one that has, you know, an option of either or, right? Okay, so of all everyone that's in the chat now and who are actually interested in winning, have you guys already commented on that video? So I'll just give you maybe like a minute so I can start doing the first one. So I'll start preparing for that. So we're about to start with the first giveaway in just a bit. So give me just a moment. Okay. And while I'm just trying to find that page right now, just so you guys know, in 2024, when it comes to the figures talk segments, I'm gonna branch them out, and I'm gonna try to just do a figures talk show, so it'll be separate. I'll try that out, see how that happens. I still don't know which day or which time yet, but I'll try that. And then if the figures talk show didn't include, a figure that wasn't released or announced during that show, then I'll add them in the Met report, which currently it's set for Saturdays 12:30 Pacific time. Okay, so let me just get to the video real quick. Hold on a moment.
Actually, before we
pause
do that,
this.
let me actually talk about the 1K.
Okay, so I'm gonna go there right now. Where is it? Oh, I'm getting an ad. Okay, so has everyone already commented? Okay, I'm about to start the first one. Just a bit. Okay, so the first one that I'm going to give away is the Santa Jack. Okay, so that's the first one. So let me go in there. Hold on a moment for me. And this is different than the other ones that we've done. Okay, so this is just easier to do when there's more people involved. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, I'll just leave that alone for now. Okay. It's asking me to do some math. Okay. What happened? Hold on a sec. Don't tell me we're having issues with this one too. Okay, hold on a second. Oh. Do that real quick. Okay, I'm not doing that. Okay, 3, 5. Why is it letting me? Why is it been a pain in the ass tonight? With like all these technical crap. Okay, so let me try this again. Okay, so math again for some reason. Okay, there you go. I think. Okay. Alright, so let me just go back to the chat one more time before we actually start. Okay, so I'm about to do the Santa Jack, right? Looking at the comments here, it says good luck everyone. That's so awesome, says Ryan Riley. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So this is the Santa Jack. Okay, so let me go back here. Okay, so you should be able to see the websites. Let me know if you guys can see it. So I'll wait to see if you guys let me know that you can actually see it. So you should be able to see the website. This is what I'm going to use here. Okay. And again, this is for the Santa Jack. Okay, so I'm going to press the button to randomly select a winner based on the comments here. Duration 3 seconds. No, longer than that. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna start now. This is for the Santa Jack, okay? Santa Jack. Okay, so the Santa Jack winner is Mr. Kuso, 75. Mr. Kuso, so you won the Santa Jack. Santa Jack. All right, so congratulations there, Mr. Kuso. You just won actually not too long ago. So, Mr. Kuso, you won the Santa Jack. So, and actually, you won I think last week's giveaway, right? That special giveaway, the Qui-Gon Jinn Funko. So you won that one. So I'll be able to just send those two together. Okay, so you won that. Okay, so moving on to the next one. Right, so congratulations, Mr. Kuso. Okay, moving on to the next one. Santa Freddy. Santa Freddy. Okay, so moving on to the next one here. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so hold on a moment, everyone. Okay, it's gonna ask me to do this again. 9 plus 9, 18. Ask me to do math. Okay. Alright, so let's go back here. Santa Freddy. Okay. I'm not sure what happened to the music, but okay, so this one is Santa Freddy, okay? Santa Freddy. So let's go back here again. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see the screen again. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see the screen. So again, this is for the Santa Freddy. Santa Freddy. I'm gonna click the button here. Let me just double check it's still 12 seconds. Okay, yes it is. Okay, so let's see who we get now. Santa Freddy. Santa Freddy. Santa Freddy is, so the winner of the Santa Freddy is Veronica Madero 8547. Oh, actually, that was the other thing I was gonna mention. So obviously you have to be here live. You have to be here in the chat, right? So Mr. Kuso, you're here, right? Yeah, he's there. Okay, so Veronica Madero 8547. So let me know that you are here. Okay, so let me know that you are here so that you could be the winner. Okay, so let's see. So I'll put like maybe like a minute timer. So it's like a minute timer. Okay, so going back here. So Veronica, if you're here, let me know that you're here. Veronica Madero 8547. Does anyone see if Veronica's here? I don't see anything yet. Okay, so Veronica won the Santa Freddy, but if she is not here, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, no one sees Veronica there, right? Okay, 46 seconds. And again, this is for Santa Freddy. What did I say? Maybe wait till what? Later? Okay, so that was a minute. Okay, so let me go back here again. Okay, all right. So I mean, you know, you have to be in the live chat for this. So I'm gonna have to choose someone else now. Okay, so going back. Okay, so let me close this ad. Okay. Okay, picking another winner. Santa Freddy. Santa Freddy must be in the live chats, right? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? So I know where'd you get that as a subscriber and follower. So I know that. So because you've won before. So where'd you get that? Let me know if you are here. Okay, so let me know if you are here, because you would be the winner of the Santa Freddy. Right. Oh, where'd you get that? Is there? It says, whoa. Okay, so yeah. Where'd you get that? One, the Santa Freddy. So you are the winner. Congratulations. All right, so there you go. So you won again. Actually, both of the winners have won before, so there you go. So congratulations again. So let's move on to the next one. And this is Mysterio. Okay, so this is Mysterio. So let's try this one now. Okay, so I was asking me to do this again. The little math problem. Okay. 12 seconds. Okay, so I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna pick another winner. And again, this was for the Mysterio, right? Mysterio, yeah. Okay, so here we go. So again, must be present. This is the Mysterio Funko. Mysterio Funko. The winner is Uber Slacker Darren. Uber Slacker Darren. So you are the winner. So you are the winner of, which one was it? Mysterio. Mysterio. So you're still there, right? I think I saw you earlier here. So this is for the Mysterio. Okay, so let me go back here. So just say that you're still here, so that I could officially, gift this to you. So that's the Mysterio Funko Pop. That's me, Darren Wardo. Okay, Mr. Darren Wardo. Okay, so you won the Mysterio Funko Pop. So there you go. So that's 3. Next one is Peacemaker. Peacemaker Funko. This is a Christmas ornament, as I mentioned earlier. So let's see what we got here. So let's go back. Okay, so alright, so I'm going to select another winner. Alright, so here we go. Everything's still the same settings. Okay. So again, this is for the Peacemaker Funko Christmas ornament. So we'll see who won this one. Let's see. Deborah Rastelli. Deborah Rastelli, you won the Peacemaker. The Peacemaker figure, or I'm sorry, Funko Pop. So you're the winner, Deborah Rastelli. So congratulations. And I think you're still in the chat, right? Let me just go back there real quick and see. Let's see here. Let's see. Deborah Rastelli. Oh, thank you. Okay, so yeah, so she's still there. So congratulations, you won the Peacemaker Funko. All right, so the next one is Sally. Sally from the Nightmare Before Christmas Funko. Now this one's kind of a big Funko. It's like comes with like a pretty big box and stuff. So let's see who's gonna win that one. So let's go back here. Okay, so let's see. So again, this is for the Sally Funko. Okay, I think we're all set. Okay, so again, this is for Sally. Picking a new winner here. And again, you have to be present in the live chat, be a subscriber, follower, and have an address within the US. Was it Munchie Munch 2327? Okay, so if Munchie Munch 2327 is in the chat, go ahead and say so. And this is for the Sally. Okay, Munchie Munch 2327. So you are the winner. Let's see. Is Munchie there? Is Munchie here? Okay, so let's do the timer again. Timer. Okay, resetting that. Okay, so let me go back to the... So, no Munchie yet, right? No one's claimed it, right? I don't see... So let me go back here. So Munchie Munch 2327, go ahead and claim your prize. Sally. Wait, is it Sally? Okay, Sally. Okay, I forgot. Okay. No munchies? Nope. It says congrats Munchie, but I don't see no Munchie. 53 seconds. 5 seconds to go. Okay, it's been a minute, so we have to move on. Okay, so we're gonna try that one again. Again, this is for Sally. Okay, so going back here. Okay, going back to the screen. Sally, this is for Sally again. So let's see. Sally Funko. The winner is Mr. Kuso. Mr. Kuso, you won Sally. So that's your second one tonight. And yeah, hold on a sec. Oh, go back here. Oh, there you go. Okay, Mr. Kuso, you won another one. You won Sally. And there was no rules that you couldn't win again. It's just a matter of luck, basically. So, because you could win more than one. So Kuso, he's a lucky guy. He won 2 already tonight. So, Mr. Kuso, are you still here? Because if you're not, we're going to try it again. So, again, you have to be present to claim the prize. Mr. Kuso, if you're still here, let me know. Okay, so... Mr. Kuso. What happened? He is?
He is. He said, "Whoa."
Oh, there he is. Okay, all right. So, Mr. Kuso, okay, so you won again. So you won Sally and I forgot the other one you won, but so that's your second one. Okay, so there you go. So congratulations for that one as well. Okay, so that was the Sally. Okay, so the next one is Ahsoka. So that's the next one. Okay, so let's try that one again. Okay, so this one again is for the Ahsoka Funko. Oh, right here. Okay. Alright, so let me go back here. Filter duplicate users. Okay, got that. Okay, so we're gonna try it again here. This is for Ahsoka Funko, okay? Here you go. Ahsoka Funko, a Funko Pop. Must have an address within the United States, be a subscriber to the Movie Canon YouTube channel, or follower of the Instagram page, or both. So let's see who's gonna win Ahsoka. Michael Clark, 989. So Michael Clark, 989. Are you here? Let me know in the chat if you are here, because you are the winner of the Ahsoka Funko. Michael Clark, 989. Okay, Michael Clark, 989. So you are the winner. So I'm going to start the timer now. So let me go back. Ahsoka Funko. Okay, so I'm going to start the timer now. Alright, so Michael Clark. Oh, it's Michael Clark, right? So that's the timer. So Michael, you're here. Claim your prize. Ahsoka winner, a Funko Pop. Nope. 27 seconds in. No, Michael. Michael Clark, 989. Michael Clark, 989. You are the winner. Nope, nope. 50 seconds in already. 5 seconds left. 3 seconds. And time is up. Alright, so we're gonna do it again. Again, this is for the Ahsoka. Okay, so let's go back here. Where is it? Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we're going to do it again because Michael Clark 989 was not present. So we're doing it again. And again, this is for the Ahsoka Funko. Okay, so let's see who we got here. Ahsoka. Okay. Munchy Munch 2327. This is the person that won before, right? So let's see. Is that person happen to be here still? If they actually popped up or something. Okay, so you're still not here, right? So that was Munchy Munch 2327. So I'll give you like 15 seconds or so, because I don't think you're here still. So. And then I'll try that one again. 10 more seconds. And then I'm probably just going to move on to the... If she pops up again here, I'm just going to have to move on and try it again. Okay, time's up. Okay, so again for the Ahsoka, choose another winner. Let's start it again. Okay, again for the Ahsoka Funko. Okay, so let's see. Michael Clark. Okay, so this is the guy that was just here, right? Okay, so I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna make it a little... Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, because Michael Clark was not here. Okay, so let's see. Again, this is for the Ahsoka. Storm Enchantra. So you are the winner of the Ahsoka. So let me see if you're still there. Storm Enchantress, are you still here? If you are, let me know. Because you won the Ahsoka Funko just now. So just claim your prize if you're still here. Storm Enchantress, if you're still here, claim your prize for the Ahsoka. What did I do? Oh, right here. There he is, Storm Enchantress. Okay. So you're there. So congratulations, You won this Ahsoka Funko. Okay, so we got that. And yeah, I know there's a bit of a delay. That's why I wait like that minute or whatever. But yeah, so you're the winner. So congratulations. So that was the Ahsoka. Okay, so I think we're at the So this is the main prize. Okay, main prize. The 5-pack. The 5 Funko set of Star Wars Celebration 2022 exclusive. If you win this, whoever wins this one, if you prefer a Sideshow gift card of $30, then you can choose that. So it's one or the other. Okay, and then that means that Star Wars 5 set has been forfeited. Okay, so whoever wins has to choose one or the other. Alright, so we got that, and let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So this is the last one. This is the big one. Okay? Let's see. So let's move on to that page again. Pick another winner. Okay. So again, this is for the big prize. This is for the Funko's 5 set or Sideshow gift card of $30. So let's see who's going to win this one, the biggest prize of the night. So let's see. So the winner is Ryan Riley 6082. So damn, I keep doing this. Ryan Riley. So if you're still in the chat, claim your prize. Either this 5 set or 5 Funko set of Star Wars Celebration exclusive, or the $30 gift card to Sideshow. Ryan Riley, yes. So he's here. Congratulations, Ryan. So you are the winner. Okay, so I mean, it's up to you if you want to tell me here or if you just want to DM me, but you would have to choose either the 5 set or the $30 gift card to Sideshow. So definitely let me know. Let me know if you want to tell me here or if you just want to message me. But so we have all the winners. Ryan Riley says, I want the Star Wars 5 set. Okay, so there you go. So we have the winner. This 5 set Funko Pop Ryan Riley won. And there you go. So that was all the live giveaways for tonight. Again, this was to celebrate that we have crossed 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We wouldn't be able to get to that without you guys subscribing and watching and stuff like that. So thanks so much for that. And congratulations to all the winners. And I'll reach out to, I think it was only one of you that won more than one, I think. But I'll reach out to you guys. Or actually message me on Instagram if you do have Instagram. If you're following me on Instagram, go ahead and message me directly. And I'll be shipping those out next week, after New Year's and stuff like that. So congratulations, everyone. Thank you all all of you guys who have been watching this live stream, and it was long. And again, sorry for the long ass delay, technical issues, which we still have to work on moving forward and things like that. So thank you so much for that. But that's it. Any final thoughts you have, Matthew?
No.
No, that's it. All right. So Happy New Year, everyone. And again, for 2024, the Figures Talk segment, I'm going to switch it into a show on its own. You know, we'll see how that goes. Obviously, I have more giveaways. I always have giveaways. So if you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys know I always have some kind of giveaway. So I'll be announcing a new giveaway the next time, probably the next time I do a live stream, probably on the Met Report. I'll give you guys more details later on. So again, thank you so much again, and then happy birthday to Storm Enchantra. So there you go, happy birthday and happy New Year, everyone, 2024. Thank you, Matthew, for joining me today
Sure.
for this new episode of the Met Report, and I'll see you guys next time.